What's up, guys? It's Coach Croc with his good buddy, Coach Kristian Stewart from Corinth Toters High School. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good.
Talk to me, man. How you feeling? You just talked about the butterflies. Why? Why you got those? You too old for that.
You would think, right? 25 years, it never goes away. That's coaching. That's not even counting the wrestling butterflies, right? Yeah, so, that never goes away.
Well, that's special, and another thing that's special this year is it's your last one, right?
It is.
You want to talk about that or not? You gonna cry?
Yeah, no. It's a bittersweet, decision as far as what we're doing, and I've been around the sport a long time, and I've seen a lot of individuals who just made me proud. A lot of groups of seniors. 25 times, I walked in this arena with a different group, and so to know that it's my last year as a head coach and stepping back is, it's bittersweet. I'll be sad, but I'm happy at the same time.
I know you've had a lot of impact on a lot of kids' lives. In this state tournament being your last one, is there anybody to particularly look out for state championship?
I've got my little Aztec warrior, Anna Ackerman, and she is such a hard worker and so fun to watch, and what a great individual to go out with me. She's a senior this year, so we're excited about her, and I've got a couple hammers that could battle their way to the finals. So that's exciting.
Love it. Any final advice for a new coach coming into this great sport? What would you tell him right now?
You know what? I've been blessed with the opportunity to build two programs over the past 25 years, and I was at Triple S for 14 years, and then
shout out Mike Joyner.
Yeah, been over here at Corinth Toters for over a decade now, and it just. You take that enthusiasm every year, you put it into what you're doing, and everybody knows as a coach you gotta love it. That's why we do it. We do it because you love it. Do it because of the passion, and so you just keep that passion as you're going through. You keep that passion. There's gonna be times when you feel like you're struggling as a coach as you go through the years. I've been there and done that, and you need to refresh, you need to renew, but it's exciting. It has been a lifetime of, I call it calling. I think God called me to do it, and it's been a pleasure to be able to be part of so many different lives.
Amen. Final thought here for you. I asked you about the coach. I got a first timer here. What would you tell him? 106, the Slim Reaper. What you gonna give? What kind of advice you got for him?
It's the first time. I've got a freshman. It's here at States for the first time too this year, and so you try to prepare him. I've talked to him about the atmosphere when you come in. It's a little intimidating. So we had that discussion beforehand. We had a discussion down on the mats, and do they just try to get them to soak it up? Soak it up and enjoy it and learn from it. Hey! That's the kind of love we're talking about.
Look at that. Hey, you never know what happens in downtown Greensboro.
I missed that laugh.
Speaking of retirement, we got a good buddy. You trained him, Kristian Stewart. Got two in the finals, one female, one male. How does it feel to see one of your proteges coach his final tournament?
Well, never really thought that this was going to be his last event, so to speak. I know that, not getting off the subject, but he's told me he's looking forward to getting back into the freestyle and the Greco, working with myself, working with Coach Rodriguez at East Wake, bringing back the Backyard Wrestling Club once again, since it's been defunct since 2020 because of COVID. We're all going to be working together. Kristian's an excellent coach. He knows his Greco. He's a great wrestler. He's one of the best wrestlers I've ever coached. And seeing him here for the last time, I just don't think I'm going to see him here for the last time, just like everybody doesn't think I'm going to be here for the last time.
That's
either.
right.
And but we're going to be around, and I'm really proud of his success over the years. I remember him when he was a junior in high school. He was wrestling at Green Central. He went 11-6 the first year, and he came over with his dad to try to find something about the backyard wrestling club. And we were in this old, ugly barn with plastic all around it. And I heard somebody, I don't know, knocking on the door, and I had to go to this big, heavy barn door, pulling it out. And he's coming in. He was looking, and of course his dad, what in the world is this? And we had one of those big burners that were blowing heat in there. It was like 50 to 40 degrees outside. And he came in, and after that he said, Dad, I love this. He said, this is where I want to be. The next year he went 2-2 at the state tournament, but his second year only, he finished 8th in the field of juniors, and couldn't believe that he was an All-American. But he was, and at that point there, that's why I also learned as a coach that you must tell the kids that they are where they're at. And then from that point on, he went on and took second the following year. Took second again in the universities, and then he won the universities and placed again. So he's a national champion, a 3-time national finalist. He's beat 2 kids over the years during that time that made the world teams. And so he had a great career, and I'm really proud of him.
Stewart, I love you. You've been a friend since I was a teenager, and you coached me. And it's been a pleasure to coach with you, alongside of you, the last few years, and always going to be around.
25 years in the books.
She is just been a fun child to coach over the past 4 years. She's so technical. She smiles at everything she does, but then when she gets on the mat, she turns into an animal, I'm telling you.
Little beast, son.
She gets after it, so we're excited. We're so excited. And she was in the finals last year. And I had to wrestle a really good friend of mine, coaching friends, daughter in the finals, and so it was an emotional match. But man, she has come back. She's worked hard. She practices at Raw in the off season, and then in the rookie season this year, so she's getting double practices, and she's just putting it hard.
She's a beast. Big click.
Sir,
State champ.
You know what? I'm going for it. I'm kind of.
You don't like to do that, I know.
Yeah, I don't.
Nobody likes to do it, but hey.
I ain't even say. We ain't even talking about it right now.
We ain't who? Oh, she's hurt. No, no.
You got me.
You got me?
Yeah,
That's messed up, coach.
This is just gonna be another match, and then.
Oh yeah.
She goes out and does what she can do. I'm just really want her to wrestle more on her feet because she just hasn't been beat on her feet.
Ever.
Yeah, she can do it on her feet. So just want to see her cut them loose and get active on her feet a little bit.
You said she did win a state championship last year or no?
No, she lost
to your friend.
Yeah. And it was
David Pender.
great
You didn't
match.
tell me that he was the friend.
It was
Shout out David Pendergrass.
If somebody's known you 20 years, I just want to say this: you suck.
This is the last tournament. I've been with him for 24 years, and he's been doing this for 25. So this is the last tournament. Dad, if you see this, I love you. Thank you for all you've done for all your kids. Thank you for being a coach to me. And not only that, a father. You've blessed a lot of people, and we can't thank you enough for that. Love you, Dad.
Let's get ready to rumble. It's the semifinals coming up, Robbie. We got Tawana on deck. You better be glad you ain't repping tonight. Matt 1, Anna Ackerman coming up. Matt 1, last ride, let's go!
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
And last but certainly not least, and unfortunately he coached his last wrestling match, Mr. Kristian Stewart. Come on out to the stage. The district is blessed to have Coach Stewart involved in wrestling for many, many years. Coach Stewart is passing the baton to Coach Dan Steele, who's in attendance, and his other athletes that were up here. But Coach Stewart deserves this recognition for his unwavering dedication to Corinth Holders High School's wrestling. Coach Stewart has built a program with 9 conference championships, 11 state playoff appearances, and over 400 career wins under his leadership. The program has produced 31 state qualifiers, 15 state placers, and 3 state champions in just the past 5 years. Alone, Coach Stewart's legacy is not just in the wins and the titles, but in shaping the futures of his athletes both on and off the field. The sports community, that his reaction to the sports community and wrestling and his impact is undeniable. One of the biggest honors as a coach is when former athletes come around and come back and give back to the community and become coaches, and he has plenty of alumni that have also now been entrenched in wrestling in our county and beyond. And for that, Coach Stewart, and all you've done for the district, we'd like to give you a big thank you on this year's Johnson County High School Coach of the Year.